CBD Labs, the gold standard of CBD. CBD Labs oil goes to work fast to relieve your discomfort and deliver the results one thought nearly impossible without a prescription. This powerful oil is not marijuana and contains no THC, the ingredient that gets you high. Oh yeah, CBD Labs oil has also been used to help thousands get a great night's sleep. Don't be fooled by all the imitators. Find out how to get a free bottle while supplies last.
To get your free bottle of CBD Labs CBD oil, 800-413-7451. That's 800-413-7451. Your free bottle for a limited time. 800-413-7451. 800-413-7451.
WQEE 99.1 FM, The Key. Home of Southern Sports and Talk. Newnan, Sharpsburg, Franklin.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Wait. Text and be late to work.
Sorry, I'm late.
Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working.
Who, me?
Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Are you looking for guidance and direction? Stop on by the House of Light Tuesdays from 12 to 3 and have tea and tarot with Christy. The House of Light is located at 29 Jackson Street in Newnan, Georgia. Call 470-414-6711 for more information.
The House of Light brings clarity to your soul, offering a safe space for healing through our compassionate practitioners, services, classes, and wisdom, plus the tools to support you in our retail space.
It's now time for the House of Light presents The Wisdom Cafe, each and every week at this time on 99.1 FM WQEE. Here's this week's special.
Good morning. Welcome to the House of Light presents Wisdom Cafe here on WQEE 99.1. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning. Wow, she sounded like the show host. Doing great.
Yay! I'm having fun.
Good.
Isn't that the key to life these days?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What brings you joy?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey, I have something I wanted to discuss today.
Uh-oh.
And for anyone out there listening, please send in what your definition of, we have a big day tomorrow.
Right.
Right. So I want to talk about birthdays.
Okay.
What does a birthday mean to you?
To me, it means getting another day older.
Well, I think that's what most people just associate it with, is their age.
Well, I think when I have my birthday's coming up next Wednesday.
Oh,
so
happy early birthday.
Thank you. And I always think that it's not only my birthday, but it's also my mother's because she had me.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get at today. I don't know if people realize that it is creation.
Yes.
It is the day that you, and I'm stealing this from a good friend of mine. Her name is Alice, and we called her Alice Sun, S-U-N, Alice Sunshine, because she's just so bubbly and so sweet. She's the one that... she represents the Lucia light here in the United States, Allison. And years ago, probably 2019, I had a birthday party, and I did what I'm doing for the House of Light this year.
Right.
Our birthday party's tomorrow, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We're 3 years old. I mean, 3 is a magical number in itself. It's a very spiritual number. So this is our 3rd year here on Earth.
Right.
And so in our celebration, you will receive. We want to give the gifts. I don't know. There's just so much pleasure for me now that I'm older in life. We won't talk about age for me. But yeah, I want to give. So everybody who comes is going to receive. There's 25% off of retail.
Right.
Just about every practitioner will be there, offering like a glimpse, a sneak preview of their service, whether it's tarot readings, Reiki. Paula will be there doing IET, her integrative energy therapy. Marissa will be there doing emotion code.
Oh, yes.
Who knows? Maybe Vanya will do a spiritual art painting or something, but she will have her cards there. So we'll have plenty of people reading cards. We have Reiki. We'll also have refreshments, bubbles, face painting, music, and cake.
Cake.
And
yes.
cake. Why do people have a cake on a birthday?
I don't know. It just seems to be tradition. But some people get different. Some people have pie. Some people get what they want for their birthday.
You know, on this particular birthday I am speaking of, I was in a very health conscious state of mind at the time.
Right.
And they, meaning all the girls that had come together at my house in Florida to celebrate my birthday, I invited them all, come, stay here free. Let's be on the beach and just be together.
Ooh, that's fun.
And they made me this cake. It was, oh my God, it was so beautiful. It was made of vegetables.
Wow.
It was a whole scene with the broccoli, the carrots, the cucumbers, the celery.
Wow.
It was awesome. Cauliflower. I was like, oh, mountains and trees. I was like, this is so beautiful. I don't want to mess it up.
Right.
But what she said, and they had signs up, Happy Bee Earth Day.
Oh, okay.
Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever heard?
Yes.
Happy Bee Earth Day.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it's all about, right?
Right.
That's when we became Earth. We came to Earth.
Yes.
And anybody respond yet? Anybody have any, comments about what they see as a birthday? How do you celebrate your birthday?
Sweetleaf from the Navajo Nation says his birthday every year he gets a cigar.
Okay.
He does cigars every year. He said he don't smoke them. It's just what he gets every year.
Yeah. Well, tobacco, I know, is such a beautiful gift.
Right.
That is used in ceremony. So, yeah, I can see how there is a beautiful gift exchange in a cigar. Because when you're born, isn't that what happens too,
yes,
traditionally?
Exactly. You give cigars.
You give out cigars when you're born. Or when you're having a baby.
Right.
That's what, that was the big thing back in the day, I know. When my children were born.
Right. Cigar. It's either the blue or the pink on it.
That's true. They got to where it was bubblegum cigars.
Yes.
Either blue or pink. You're absolutely right.
That's right. And Sue says she doesn't do cake, but she likes pie on her birthday.
There you go. See? Yeah.
So,
do what brings you joy. Yeah. Yeah. So when you see it as a Bee Earth Day, it changes the way you see it, I think.
Right.
Because nowadays, I think children have lost the true meaning of being Earth. Coming to planet Earth and existing on Earth. It's different. I mean, every birthday, I don't know, I feel like they expect gifts. What do you think?
I think they do too.
Yeah, it's like, I wonder what gifts I'm going to get this year. Their state of mind is different. And I don't know if, does anybody out there celebrate their Be Earth Day in a different way, where they give rather than receive, which is what the House of Light is doing this year.
Well, Tim over here and Bob both say that they give every year to their moms.
Wow.
And everything. They're all in the Navajo Nation.
Beautiful.
And every year they give their mom a gift besides, and everybody comes give. And Bob explains everybody comes to his birthday. Let's see here. Wait. He said everybody comes to his birthday. Let me get that right. Usually gives him and his mom a gift. So,
wow. Yeah. Wow. See, why can't we carry that over into, everywhere? I think the more we share these traditions and these ideas with one another, that, we'll be able to open others' eyes to see there is more to life than just the way that a lot of us have been taught and indoctrinated into believing.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
Well, everybody has a different way of celebrating their birthday, and I'm so glad that you guys have been here for 3 years. I remember when you came during the pandemic, opened, and everybody's like, that just seems kind of
crazy.
Yeah, okay. You said it, I didn't. But that's what
it was crazy. I mean, when I think back, it was crazy.
Yeah.
What was I doing other than listening to my heart?
Right.
And following spirit. The Navajo Nation, all indigenous people have such a beautiful connection to Gaia, to Earth. They know, that there's more to life than just what job can I get and who can I marry.
Right.
That's, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more. There's a song that I wanted to share. I believe the title is called Mama.
Oh, really?
Yes, and the version I heard was sung by Sam Garrett.
Okay.
But I know there are a lot of other versions out there of Mama.
Right.
It's a beautiful song. I suggest you listen to it.
Okay.
But the main lyrics I wanted to share with everyone, and we can discuss, is it, for me, defines your Be Earth Day, who we really are.
Right.
Earth is my body. Water is my blood. Air is my prayer. And fire is my spirit.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, whether we know it or not, all those elements exist within us, within our physical body, as well as all of the periodic chart, all those elements.
Right, exactly.
That's what we're made of. Earth, wind, air, and fire. It's within us, too. It's what's all around us.
Wow. I tell you, it's an awesome thought process, especially that song right there, and the lyrics that someone come up with and bringing all that together. It reminds me of Captain Planet and all the kids coming together and the rings coming together and forming Captain Planet.
Yeah.
And it was a big show back when I was a kid. It's back in the day, but
Yeah, but it's quite fascinating how a lot of that sci-fi or, what we thought was just imagination and make-believe, it had truth in it.
Right.
There's a lot of truth out there. Yes. I mean, the Force, come on. What is the Force? It's God.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
God.
Exactly.
It's, so when we began to open our eyes and allow more to come in rather than just what is, is being bombarded at us.
Right.
We can, you have to go inside. You got to figure it out yourself. What do I believe? What's going on in me?
Well, I'll tell you what,
anyone have any comments about this song? Maybe they have something to share that are along those lines of earth, body, water, blood, air, prayer, fire, spirit?
Bobby says his nickname on the Navajo Nation is the fire breather.
Mm.
And he says the reason it is because he feels like it comes within him, it comes out of him.
Yeah, it's his spirit.
And
he speaks from his heart.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So far, that's the only one. So we'll see if everybody else. Sweetleaf, I know where he got his name from. So Sweetleaf don't have to explain his name.
I'm so happy that they join. Especially here on Friday mornings. It's nice to know that wisdom is being shared.
Oh, it's awesome to have other Navajo Nation tuning into the station. I don't know how many other radio stations actually have that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, they've got a number of stations on there. On the Navajo Nation, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about. I know that we got this coming up this weekend, but what we know we got a lead in today. So, what is your lead in? Every big show has a lead in. Every big show has a lead in. Wrestling has a big lead in show on Friday nights. They always have a big lead in show to every big thing going into the weekend. So, what is the lead in for today for tomorrow's birthday party?
Oh, come be Earth with us.
Right.
Come celebrate what it's like to live in joy. I mean, we're going to be playing all day long. We're going to be doing what we love. We're going to be sharing our gifts. I'm going to be doing free Lucia light demonstrations. Right. And like I said, 25% off of all retail. It's going to be a fun day. It truly, truly is.
Now, what's Friday consist of today? Is there going to be anybody in the house or the House of Light today?
Well, we do have Rachel there.
Yes.
We have an acupuncturist that comes in once a month, and she will be there today. I do believe she is booked up for today. However, she's coming on Monday.
Okay.
She'll be there. I don't have July's calendar with me. Oh, yeah, I do. I am. Watch this. This is awesome. I can't remember. Yeah, if it's. I think it's July 3rd. It can't be because that is. Oh, she must have booked the room. For an acupuncturist because we're closed on July 3rd. So never mind. She'll be there in July, so just call and ask. But I did want to share with you, of course, our party is from 10 to 6 all day long. Tomorrow, the 24th. Right. And then we have all our specials of the week, meditation every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., all of our regular practitioners will be in the House of Light. And then Friday evening on the 30th, we have Prophetic Insights with Karen. And that is available online if you would like to join us through Zoom. Please reach out to the House of Light at houseoflightga@gmail.com. and request a link. We will send you a link and you can join us on Zoom for Karen's Prophetic Insights.
Awesome.
That's a really cool offering she does for us. Really cool. And then in July, we have some beautiful things coming up.
Right.
Do you remember last week? When we had beautiful April here, and she was talking about the great change,
right?
And we also discussed that Pluto will go into Aries, and that has not happened in 200 years.
Right.
Well, Jade, our master astrologist, will be doing a lecture on that July the 9th.
Ooh.
Yes, so we will. It's a Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4 at the House of Light on July the 9th.
Okay.
So that's going to be a really cool. She has a beautiful presentation already, ready for us. It's all about the changes and the type of energy it's going to bring. Because, I mean, just do the math in your head. What was happening about 200 years ago? You know?
Yeah,
it was like, whoa.
Exactly. There was a lot going on there and a lot going on now. It's unique to see a lot of this stuff. And, of course, I can't wait for next week. We get into July after that. Sundays are all as busy at House of Light, too, even though you're officially closed, but you're unofficially closed.
Yes. The first Sunday of every month, Tanisha offers her healing house.
Right.
I believe she mentioned that it might be canceled for the month of July.
Okay.
So I don't think it will be offered the first Sunday of July.
Okay.
But I do tuning in together.
That's what I was going to ask you about.
Usually, it's usually the third Sunday of every month from 2 to 4. And I tell you, tuning in, using any type of frequency to help calm yourself, help, build yourself is going to be very, very important.
Right.
Yeah. And, with all of these astrological changes, if you can find a YouTube or something that's 528 hertz,
okay,
try that, because 528 hertz, it's tied into the Schumann resonance, but it's also our DNA.
Okay.
So what are we? We are Earth. So yeah, that Schumann resonance that everyone's been talking about, that's been going berserk.
Right.
People are feeling it in their bodies because we have that frequency within our body. We are Earth.
There you go.
So 528 hertz, that can help balance you out and help your DNA get through this. Big change. The big change.
The big change.
Yeah. Our frequencies are changing, which will in turn change what we eat, change how we feel. There's, lighter, freer, happier. Choose those feelings because they are so available right now. So, but we have free will. We have free will here. So we have to make the choice to bring that joy, that frequency of, I'm going to be okay no matter what, into our life.
And Tim says that the rain that's been coming in lately throughout different areas is cleansing things.
Oh, yes.
And that's what he said.
Oh, well, you and I were just speaking of that.
Know, right?
How, I mean, seriously, you can stand there and not be in the rain, but across the street, it's pouring.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in Georgia here, they've had some floods and everywhere, and people were telling me, hey, it's flooded here, and it's storming here, and I'm looking out and going, well, the sun's trying to shine here.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, we'll get a little rain shower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a cleansing. We were talking about this. It's almost like someone turned on the faucet to wash their hands, and they're turning it off because it just.
So you and Tim were thinking like that. I was just over here going, oh, man, I'm learning something from all you guys.
Thank you, Tim. Yeah,
He says you're very welcome.
That's true. I came this morning wanting to talk about birthdays and how we need to begin to be Earth.
Right.
To really resonate with the real reason why we're here.
Right.
Because as you know, I think I mentioned it last week, I'm about to be a new grandmother.
Yes.
It's coming up very quickly.
Wow.
She's due pretty much any day now. It's her due date is July 2nd.
Oh, okay.
And it's her third child. So we know that we as in
yes.
those who have birthed before know
that
it can come quickly and it can come early.
Wow.
So I was thinking about that. I was thinking about, being a witness to that beautiful view of creation.
Right.
When you gaze upon a newborn, they are still emanating with that spirit that comes directly from source.
Exactly.
They are full on, perfection.
Exactly. They are. They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to witness that energy once again.
You just want another grandkid to spoil what it is, Donna. I know what it is.
You know, they're my teachers. They truly, truly are.
Right.
And I love being a student because
Right.
I'm learning unconditional love.
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, so with the birth coming up pretty soon, since we are talking about that today, are you planning on having cigars? I'm just going to ask that before Mr. Cigar Man asked there. Bob asked, "Are you going to have cigars?"
That's a good question. I should reach out to Denny and ask him. My son, son-in-law. I should ask him.
So we're going to have cigars?
You know, it's funny because just yesterday, this is another thing when you know you're truly walking the path, walking
Right.
the red road, as most indigenous call it.
Right.
You get these synchronicities, these signs, these things that happen in a row. And it's quite beautiful that this was brought up because it's confirmation.
Right.
Just yesterday, I was discussing cigars with someone and
There you
how
go.
that's tied into birth. And I had forgotten until, of course, we brought it up again.
Right. Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's been another successful House of Light show. So tell everybody how to get in touch with you, how to follow you, and one more time about the birthday party tomorrow.
Yes. Everyone, please join us. You are invited to come share in our celebration of Be Earth, our third time, 3 years around, at the House of Light, 29 Jackson Street, here in downtown Newnan. Our phone number is 470-414-6711. And you can also email us. Remember, if you'd like to join Karen next Friday night, email us and ask for a link. houseoflightga@gmail.com. And that's also our Facebook page, House of Light GA. And just so everyone knows, that today was a little sneak preview of the upcoming show to follow the House of Light on July 7th.
Ooh.
Yes.
Sneak preview.
Has to do with lyrics.
Awesome.
You've been listening to the House of Light presents The Wisdom Cafe on 99.1 FM WQEE. The House of Light, a wellness center at 29 Jackson Street here in Newnan, is a place for people to relax and find true healing. For additional information, 407-414-6711. Remember to tune in next week for another healing message from the House of Light presents The Wisdom Cafe right here on 99.1 FM WQEE.